Hey guys, it's Ep26 here, and welcome back to episode 26 of my Sunderland career mode. Now in today's episode, we've got a game against Everton to kick things off. We've also got a Champions League match just 3 days after that, but we are, I think, actually going to be simming that game in the hope that we can nick ourselves a win in that match. A little bit risky, but I want to get onto some more matches. I want to get onto the Liverpool match and also Manchester City in the EFL Cup as well. So some really, really big matches. Like I say, I think we'll be simming this game because we should be able to beat them, even with a changed side, but we'll wait and see, and we'll kind of just wait and see when we get there, I suppose. A bit of team news though before we get into things. First of all, Veloso got injured in the last episode. He's out for 3 months, so a pretty bad injury now. Charlie Taylor's been given a new 1-year deal, and a few players have gone up in overalls, that sort of thing. Did all that sort of stuff off camera so we can focus on the games in today's episode. Before we get into today's episode though, if we could try and hit 75 likes, I would really appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel or just haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. That'd be absolutely fantastic. We're 10 subscribers away at the point of me recording this. In fact, by the time this video gets out, it might well have happened. We might well have hit 10,000 subscribers. If we have, then thank you all so much. I really do appreciate it. The Q&A video will be out at some point. Can't guarantee it'll be out today, because of course I've still got to try and record and edit it and that sort of thing. But it'll be out soon. Make sure you keep up to date on Twitter at GameFaceHD and Instagram as well by the same name. But this is the I'm going to go with for the game against Everton to open up today's episode. Tom Heaton starts in goal. Pinto there at right back to Ceres, Gilabodji and Moreno in defence. McNair, Kazri and Yaya Toure in midfield. Traore, Cisaretti and Remy plays our front three. Cisaretti gets on the side because he requested to start, so yeah, I'm going to do that just to keep him happy. And this is the bench I've gone with. Quite a strong bench, loads of different options there. Kimbemba, Elene, Kessie, Lenz, Allen, Asoro and Peter Crouch. And there's also a few bigger names missing out as well. We can see there Hakimi's gone up to 74 overall, as there's a few other players. Isak as well has gone up to 70, so we've had a decent little bit of progress here over the international break. We're also now starting to scout this guy called Declan Phillips. This is going to be my main focus from the Youth Academy. 62 overall, 15 years old. I will quickly show you the Youth Academy before we get into this game because there are some really good young talents. Not all of them are looking fantastic. Obviously, there's still a few that aren't looking so great, but there are a few that look really, really good in particular. Rose here could be a really good goalkeeper for us, a young English goalkeeper, maybe a replacement for Pickford, who obviously, you know, we did try and replace with Tom Heaton and also McCarthy as well, who's come in as a backup keeper. But some other really good players in here as well. You see Joel Davis, 17 years old, again, looking really, really good stats-wise at the moment. Toby Lewis looks fantastic, another particularly good player as well. We need to try and train some of these guys up if we can. Connor Bell looks very good. Declan Phillips, so this is the guy. This is the man that I'm going to try and put all our week's worth of training drills into now, because his stats do look very, very good for a 15-year-old that can't even get into the senior team yet. 82 potential to 94. Really excited stuff. Hopefully we can see him in the side as quickly as possible whenever he hits 16. Let's crack on with this game against Everton now. We are currently 4th in the league, 15 points, 4 points behind the leaders, with Everton 3 points behind us. So potentially they could go above us, potentially a goal difference, obviously depending on the amount of goals scored and conceded. Let's crack on with the game. Let's see how we get on. I should also mention, actually, before we get into the match, that if you haven't asked any questions yet for the Q&A, the 10,000 subscriber Q&A, even though we might well have hit 10,000 subscribers, you can still go and ask questions on that video that I uploaded yesterday. You can still go and ask questions in the comments below that video if you'd like your question to be featured in the 10,000 subscriber Q&A video, because of course by the time this goes out I still probably won't have actually recorded it yet or edited it or anything like that. So if you want your question included, feel free to go ahead and leave a comment. Diego Costa is playing for Everton. What a signing that has been. Let's wait and find out how he gets on here. Was not really expecting that from Everton. This could be a very interesting match. Might be a little bit more difficult than I anticipated. Subasic in defence as well isn't too bad. Katamol in midfield, our former player. And Jovetic up front with Diego Costa. They really have invested into this team, haven't they? Traore up to Cisaretti. Can he keep that one in? He should do. He has done. He's kept it very well. Still going here, Cisaretti. Looking for a way through. Gets blocked off by Delafeu. Frustrating, but a really good chance for us there. Good early start to this game. A nice long ball to Cisaretti, who's won it back. Can we pick out Remy in the middle? Remy's in there, climbs for it, and it's headed back to the goalkeeper. Well, yeah, out to Traore. Come on, let's pick someone out in the middle here. Traore to deliver. Kazri's in there, couldn't quite win it, and it was always going to be difficult for him to win that one at the back post. But still, good crossing opportunity for us there. Just can't quite get it through the middle at the moment. It's a lot of stuff out wide, which isn't too helpful for us here. Chance for Yaya. Going to try and play in Cisaretti. Couldn't pick him out. Paddy McNair on to Kazri. He's ran through the middle. Kazri finishes it off. It's 1-0. Not had many clear-cut chances, especially not through the middle, but finally Kasri and someone from the midfield has made a run. Just about 5-6 minutes left of the first half, it's 1-0, and it's Kasri slotting home past the goalkeeper. Great run, just through a gap in the defence. Really easy for us actually in the end, just to run through here. Kasri, just an extra man, wasn't marked. Good little chip through by, I think, Paddy McNair, and a nice little finish past the goalkeeper. It's 1-0, and a good way to end the first half. Hopefully can hold on to this lead now going into half-time. It's half-time, it's 1-0, and of course we are in the lead. That's the main thing for us at the moment. We want to try and add to that. I'm not really happy with just a 1-0 win, to be totally honest. I want to try and add more goals, and we've got to try and create more chances as well. Everton making things difficult for us, having a lot of possession, having some good opportunities themselves. Nothing particularly clear-cut, but still, you know, having opportunities in and around the box to take shots through Diego Costa and Jovetic. Got to make sure that we don't let them concede and get back into this match by trying to get ourselves a goal first. And making sure that we can double our leads to try and just force them to throw loads of players forward, and then they really have crumbled in defence, hopefully. Michael Keane have signed as well. A few decent signings there. Through to Traore, great run from him, he's onside here. Traore's in behind. Can we pick out Cisadetti? We have done, and he's finished it off. Panicked for a second that he'd just gone round the post. Although in fact the cross was going to be intercepted by the defender, it wasn't, and it's a fantastic run from Traore. It's a really good initial ball though to Traore, and it's a fantastic pass across the box to Cisadetti, and just finishes off the attack really well. Just has to get his left foot on it, and a bit of a weak finish from Cisadetti on his favoured foot, but we'll take it anyway. It's gone in, it's 2-0, double our lead, and that's exactly what we needed to do. Just put the pressure on Everton now. They have to force more players forward, and of course that'll open up gaps for us to try and hit on the break and extend our lead further. That's the aim anyway. Hopefully going to try and add to the scoreline here, and we need some goals really in this match. Traore into Remy now into Kasri. Kasri, oh, Remy wins it back into the middle. Go on, oh, Cisadetti with a great chance, saved by the goalkeeper. Wasn't on target anyway, 20 minutes to go. I think we'll make some changes in a second. Okay, all three changes, Elena, Allen and Peter Crouch all to go on. We'll take a Yaya Toure, Remy and also Cisadetti as well. Hopefully that'll just benefit us in the final 20 minutes, hit him on the break, obviously a bit more height with Peter Crouch up front. He's come on off the bench a lot recently and he's doing a fantastic job for us when he's doing that. So hopefully he can continue that in this game and maybe even add to the scoreline as well. It'd be nice to get Crouch on the score sheet again. That's an interesting pass to Michael Keane. And that'll do for a challenge. Kasri onto Traore. Where's Leighton Baines gone? He's nowhere near. Traore running through. Go on, cutting inside on his left foot. Oh, gotta be a better finish than that. Disappointing strike from Traore. Of course it's his weak foot. I still think you've got to expect to hit the target from there. Look where you are on the pitch. You've got to at least hit the target from that area on the pitch, even with your weaker foot. Disappointing, and it would have been a great opportunity to maybe add to the scoreline. Peter Crouch there intercepting well, and we'll get a throwing from it. Brilliant. Long legs. Into the final couple of minutes now. Everton with a corner, and we're going to have to try and clear this one away, hopefully at the front post. They've sent up the goalkeeper as well. Will be directed towards him. Jovetic puts it to Tom Heasley, who punches it away. Bizarre decision, but obviously to try and hit them on the break doesn't quite happen, and they've got it back. There's also signed Batstubber as well from Bayern Munich. Okay, they've made some very good signings, Everton. I don't know why, I don't know how they've managed to do that, but he wasn't even playing in this game. But it's a win anyway, we've got ourselves a win. It's a 2-0 win, 3 points in the bag for us in that match. A fantastic result for us. Just to try and help us up the league table a little bit. Hopefully some of the teams in front of us have dropped points and that'll help us get up the league table a little bit. Obviously in 4th position I think at the moment before this game. Hopefully that can see us go up. Only 4 shots, 3 on target. That's the only downside. We were very clinical obviously, with scoring 2 of those 3 strikes on target. So good news in that sense, but of course ideally I'd like to have created more chances and I would have liked to have gone on to try and score 3 goals in that game. Didn't happen. We got ourselves a clean sheet as well though, and overall deserved to get ourselves the win. And this is how the league table looks now. In 3rd position, of course, Leicester and Crystal Palace have games in hand, so that could change. But for now, we are in 3rd position. 3 points behind Man United and 4 behind Spurs. Seems like the teams in front of us also won their games as well. So not too much of a difference, but of course we do hope that Leicester and Crystal Palace drop points in their matches. Okay, let's do some player development quickly. You can see the guys that I've gone with here. Phillips, Isak, Hakimi, and also Phillips on the other 2 final drills as well. So mainly focusing on Phillips now. I think he's going to be a really good young player for us in that midfield. I'm hoping that we can get him up to a really, really good overall. This week he's had a little bit of progress, not loads, and we're just trying to slowly get him up to 63 overall by trading some key sort of individual stats. Let's move on now to the game in the Champions Cup. Now, originally I was going to sim this game, like I said before. It's a home match, so actually we will continue to sim it. But it's obviously very, very risky, because if we lose, we're pretty much out of the Champions League. I know, obviously, it makes things very difficult, is what I mean. We would have to, therefore, win probably the rest of the matches after that. So we do need to get ourselves 3 points here from suing this match, because we only have 1 point. Although we have come up against the 2 most difficult teams in the group, and it's a very tricky group as well. Bayern Munich we got a draw against, Monaco we lost to, I think, in the last episode. So in that sense, it's not actually that bad a performance. We've not played the weakest team in the group stage yet, and of course that is this game, which we really have to win. So let's change on the team and see what sort of side we're able to put out. Okay, so this is the side I'm going to go with for this game in the Champions League. Quite risky, actually, because we have made a few changes, but it is still quite a strong team. We've still got a very good attack. We do have a game against Everton in a few days' time, so I'm just basically going all out for this match. You can see by their team selection, they have 6 defenders playing. I don't know why they have defenders playing midfield there, but that seems to be the case for this match. They're also playing a 4-3-3 like us, and they beat Monaco 2-1 as well, and only lost to Bayern 3-2. So this looks like a decent team, despite me not really knowing anything about them. Pretty sure it's a French side. I think it's even maybe a French League 2 side, but don't quote me on that one. It might well be that they are in the first division. Lens scores after 8 minutes. That's a good start to the game for us. Let's not get too carried away, though. We do need a second goal. 25 minutes in, still remains 1-0. Hopefully can add to it here before half-time. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Into the second half, Osoris come on, Remy comes off just a minute into the second half. 30 minutes to go. I don't want a 1-0 win. I want to get a goal. I don't want to leave it down to the final few minutes. 15 minutes to go. Might be out that we have to take it. 5 minutes to go. Traore makes it 2-0. 2-1 is how it finishes. They score a consolation goal 4 minutes after the goal for Traore. And there were 2 minutes to go. They managed to get themselves one back. So yeah, it finishes 2-1. I don't really care about the scoreline as long as we win. That was the main thing in this game, to try and get ourselves 3 points. Very, very risky, but we've done it, and we are now further up the league table. Not exactly too sure where we are. We'll check in a second. But good news for us, Crystal Palace and Leicester City both dropped points. It seems like I think one of them drew and the other lost, I think. Not so sure which way around it is, but that moves us up to 3rd place. That keeps us there now. 3 points behind Man United, still 4 behind Spurs. So there's a little bit of a gap that we have to try and make up. Hopefully we can do that over the next few games. But the games get tougher from here. We've got Liverpool, we've got Man City in the Cup, and we've got Tottenham as well, the league leaders. So, the difficult games, but they are important matches that if we win, it will certainly help us move up the league table. Okay, so this is what our group looks like now. We're in 2nd place. That's really, really good. We've managed to get ourselves a 1 win, 1 draw, and 1 loss. So, you know, a little bit different in each match. We'll take it. It's 4 points, 3 points behind Bayern Munich, which I think is quite a large gap, of course. But we did manage to get ourselves a draw against Munich, so I'm still really happy with that. We've got them at home, I think, now in the next game in the Champions League, so we really should be looking to try and get ourselves a little bit more out of that game if we do want to try and qualify first. But we'll wait and see when it comes to it. Of course, second at the moment is something we'll happily take just to get into the next round. Okay, so once again against Liverpool now. This might well be the final game of today's episode. Not really too sure yet. We might have time for the City game, we might not. We'll just have to wait and see. Tom Heaton will start in goal. Gomez at right back. Cesares, Espinosa and Moreno make up our defence. In front of that, we've got Kessie, and we've also got Kasri and Cisaretti, who's going to start alongside Kasri in midfield. We're going to give it a go, see how he gets on. I think he's got all the right attributes to play as a creative player in there, so we'll wait and see in today's match how he does. Alan on the left-hand side, Lens on the right-hand side with Remy again starting up front. Quite a strong team and also a strong bench as well. Gilabodji, Paddy McNair, Fry, Traore as well. Isaac, Asora and Peter Crouch make up the rest of the bench. So a pretty decent bench for us. Plenty of striking options there as well. Let's wait and find out how he gets on. Hopefully, obviously try and beat Liverpool. They're a little bit further down the league table. I think about 11th, roughly mid-table anyway. And yeah, we do need to try and beat them to obviously put Man United and Spurs under pressure for that sort of second and first place. Okay, here we go. For the game at the Stadium of Light against Liverpool. Obviously expecting a tough game. It's Liverpool. We've got some great players, even though they're not doing so well in the league at the moment. We've got Coutinho, Firmino, all those sort of players. Man, I assume, is starting as well, and I'm sure they've added to the squad as well recently. So it's going to be a tough match, and of course we've made 1 or 2 changes. It's not our strongest lineup possible, but we're just kind of experimenting a little bit as well with a few players like Cisaretti playing at centre mid. He's got a chance here, running forward across the box. He's got to do better. That's his stronger foot. He's got to try and find that pass into the middle. And that being a perfect way to start the game here against Liverpool. Didn't quite manage to do it, and remains 0-0. Cisaretti out to Allen. We know how much pace he's got. Can he make anything of it though? Still going. Oh, challenge came in there from Klein. Luckily for him, it's a good challenge. It's out for a corner. Kasri to deliver the ball. Look for the front post as ever. Espinosa's in there, flicks it on, but there's nobody else to get there. Falls to Remy after some interesting goalkeeping. Very interesting tactics there between the goalkeeper and defence. Just about managed to clear it away though. And got Alan now looking for a delivery into the middle. Lenz is in there, but no other options other than him. Kessie again looking to Alan. Back to space in behind the fullback. Klein's gone up way too far. Alan looking to put a ball in. Chance again, but not managed to do anything with it. It's a good cross every time we're getting out wide, getting into good crossing positions, but there's no one there to really finish it. Remy can take this one on and shoots, and saved by the goalkeeper. Can't do enough though to keep hold of it. It's out for a corner. Good start so far, definitely on top, just not really creating enough clear-cut chances so far. Espinosa with the header there, save again. Cisaretti. Gonna look for Remy, he's free here. Remy, can he finish it off though? He has done, slots it home on his left foot. Again, the first opportunity we've managed to really get down the middle. Most of it's been out wide, a lot of crossing going in so far. But this is an opportunity here. Cisaretti setting up Remy, and so far Cisaretti's doing absolutely brilliantly here. Wins it back, I think, off Firmino. Just slides a little ball through, and that finish had to be slotted past the goalkeeper there, right into the corner. No saving it. It's 1-0, and a very good way to begin this match. And yeah, we're doing really well at the moment. Definitely the better side. That's the main thing. We're playing very well. Not creating as many chances again as I'd hoped. Very similar match to the last game that we played. But just need to start to add some more goals to our game if we can. 1-0 so far. Chance here. Coutinho gets past our defender. Way too easy there. Should have been a goal. It's the side netting. In fact, it gets saved. Out for a corner. Terrible defending from Joe Gomez. Former Liverpool player. Trying to sabotage us, I think. Good clearance there by Kasri though. Cisaretti onto Remy. He's through on goal. Matip's able to catch up, but Remy's just about gone away. Remy! He does make it 2-0. Fantastic stuff from Remy. Gets his second goal of the game, and just managed to just about accelerate away from the defender. Thought he was going to be caught up there by Matip. He doesn't though. He slots home, and it's 2-0. 5 minutes left of this first half now. We've managed to double our lead and hopefully can add to it in the second half. We've been the better side. Again, Liverpool not really creating that many chances, but it's a good counter-attack, I think, this time round from their corner. And on his left foot, slots at home, 2-0. Chance. Oh, Cesares brings him down. Wasn't given by the referee. That could have quite easily been a penalty, potentially. I know he's trying to win back the ball, but it did look a little bit like he brought him down there. Out now to Allen every single time, getting in behind Klein. This time he catches up. Going to wait for someone to enter the box, and that was not really intended for Cisaretti. It was supposed to be to Kasri. That's it for the first half. Still in the game 2-0. Really good result at the moment. Still want to try and add to a third goal if we can to the scoreline, because of course we do want to try and beat Liverpool by as much as possible. And the fact that we are so much in control of this game at the moment suggests that we probably could go ahead and do that. But just going to have to wait and see how we get on in this second half. Oh, Allen gets brought down really badly there by Matip. Going to be a card, going to be a free kick as well. Cisaretti going to look to deliver it into a dangerous area. Kasri's going to be in there. Can he get his head on it? Kasri seems to get in front of his man, and it's a chance for us. Not so sure who's finished it off. Is that Lenz? I can't quite tell. It's 3-0 anyway, though, and I'm pretty sure it is Lenz there with the goal. Fantastic bit of set-piece play there from us. Cisaretti with a really good delivery. Kasri, I think, is the one that does get a head on it, or someone in there anyway, and it's a tap-in across the box for Lenz. Smashes it at home, in fact, but it's an empty net for him to put it into. It's 3-0, and we've well and truly sealed this game off now. Fantastic way to begin the second half, adding to the scoreline. We'll make some changes soon as well. Kasri, look for that pass through to Lenz. He's onside. Lenz got loads of pace, banks of energy, but not the finish. Right at the goalkeeper. And it's Karius that saves out for a corner. And we've got our chance to put in a delivery here with Kasri. Not going to pick anyone out there, especially not Moreno. Allen into Kessie. Kessie going to look to Remy. Saved again by Karius. Great chance. Could have made it forward, that opportunity. Just put it right at the goalkeeper. All three changes. Paddy McNair, Fry and Isak all to come on. That means we'll take off Cisaretti, Allen and Remy as well. Was never really going to bring on Asoro, Crouch or Traore. We'll save them for the game against Man City. It'll be slightly changed, but I think it'll also be next episode as well. This will probably be the final game of today's episode. 25 minutes to go. Hopefully can add to the scoreline with those changes. Of course, that is what we're aiming to do by bringing on those fresh pair of legs. And Isak is the player we're after a good performance from now, from Fry into Moreno. Needs Isak to get into the middle. He's taken his time to do that. Good delivery. Isak! Oh, he's done it. He's only been on the pitch 2 minutes. Isak with a headed goal. It's 4-0. We are starting to really thrash Liverpool now. We've not had many chances whatsoever in this game. Isak with the goal. The youngster finally gets himself a goal. Can't remember the last time he scored it or if he has scored for us so far. but it's 4-0, and it's a really, really good, powerful header into the middle of the goal. And yeah, really good delivery as well from Moreno, the former Liverpool player, and nothing Karius could do about that. 4-0. Kasri's won it back there from Matip. Isak to try and shoot, gets blocked. Really poor from Matip there. Just kind of stumbles over the ball and just falls nicely to Isak. Shame we couldn't quite capitalise on it. Good block there by his centre-back partner. Lens will deliver. Again, aim for the front post every time. Kessie's in there. Doesn't connect with it. We'll go short, I think, this time round. Try and give them another option for us. Kasri going to give us a better angle here. Is he going to pick anyone out? No, again. So Sarah's on the edge of the box, so hit it, and that needed a good save from the goalkeeper. What a strike that is. It's going to go right into the back of the net, is that one, if it wasn't saved. Lens to deliver. Going to try and pick out Isak this time, and he can't. It's cleared back out to Lens. Still going here. Lens to deliver into the middle. So Sarah's is free, and it's 5-0. So Ceres hadn't gone back from the corner, and he's managed to stay up and get himself a goal. It's another header for us, 5-0, 5 minutes to go, and what a way to finish off this match. So Ceres, the centre-back, staying up, had a really good chance a second ago from, I think it was like a volley or a half volley, and this time he's managed to finish it off. He's done really well for us here in the last few minutes, so Ceres in particular, and he's added to the scoreline 5-0. What a thrashing here against Liverpool. Was not expecting that. And that is it. We've got ourselves a 5-0 win here against Liverpool. At the end of the day, it's 3 points that we can add onto our tally to try and move up the league table. Hopefully the teams above us have slipped up, but it's not looking too likely. They're in really good form at the moment. 12 shots, 10 on target, 5 goals as well. What a game that is. 50-50 possession, which always seems to be the case to me. I always seem to have very little possession, given the amount of shots that we have. But we win, that's the main thing. We've got ourselves 3 points, and that means that we are able to climb the league table, hopefully, if there has been some drop points here. Arsenal have dropped points, I don't think they were too near us. It does actually put us up to second place, but potentially only temporarily, because Man United have a game in hand. We're on the exact same amount of points, much better goal difference though, 14 goal difference, the best in the league. So yeah, second place now, 2 points behind Spurs, who must have drawn a match, I think, because we've obviously now got 2 points closer to them, so that's good news. We're getting a little bit closer to them with a few wins under our belts. But Man United still yet to play, so they could quite easily overtake us and maybe even go top of the league. But that is everything for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll play the game against Manchester City in the next episode. We've obviously got some other big matches to play as well. Tottenham, which could potentially see us go top of the league. Of course, Man United, if they were to win, would prevent that, but we will wait and see what happens next time round. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could try and hit 75 likes, I would really appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel or just haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Like I said at the start of the episode, just 10 subscribers away now from 10,000. Incredible stuff. By the time this video goes out, we might well have hit it, to be totally honest. But thank you all so much for the support on the channel. Really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.